Hello guys, myself Shrek. Today I'm going to give a small description on the topic exception handling in Java programming language. For that, first of all, we need to prepare a meta class. Here I've used AX7 as exercise 7. Now in public static void main, we need to pass an object. For that, first of all, we need to make a scanner class, that is scanner s equals to new scanner. Now in a do while function, I'm using try. This try is used in exception handling, and system.out.print that will show the employee ID, enter the employee ID as the output. Now I will initialize no as a and I will initialize no as taking the input from the user as employer ID, and int n is equal to 0 and a is termed as 0, while n, if n is not equal to 0, then n will be taken as n divided by 10 and a will be increased, that is a plus plus. And if by chance a is less than 4, then it will throw a invalid employee ID exception, and the compiler will display that invalid employee ID should contain at least 4 letters of digit. This is how the exception handling will be done in the first case. Now the second one, it is the compiler will ask for enter the name, and I've used name as the variable for taking the input. Now one boolean flag I have created for true and false, and for one I loop is created from I equals to 0 to n to the name length, that is the length of the string or the length of the employer. Now I have initialized ch as a name, and flag is equals to, which is if the ch is greater than 65 and ch is less than or equal to 122, flag will be shown, a flag will be initialized as false, or else it is true. For that, throw command is used. Throw is the keyword for using exception handling, and here you can see that throw is the new invalid name exception, and the compiler will display the message as invalid employee name should be a character, not number. Suppose the user gives the number instead of characters, the message will be displayed in the screen of console. Now coming in the age of the employer, if the age, I have given the condition that if the age is greater than 50, it will again throw exception, that is invalid employee age should be below 50. Similarly, in the same manner, now you can see that is the system.out.print. It is used to show the or to display the function or display the message in the compiler, and this catch is generally used after throw. In this invalid employee exception or invalid name exception or invalid age exception, these are the three major functions that I've created above, which are being called here. And system.out.println is used again. This do while, I've used do while loop for doing repetitions in that program. So if you want to continue, then press Y. If you want to exit from the program, you can press any other key. Now this is the employee class. In this, the in private I've initialized the employer ID, private string name, and age. In public employee, I've initialized employer ID, string name, and int age. And this is this pointer which is used for employee ID, name, and age. Similarly, getting the employer ID, setting the employer ID, getting the name, set name, get age, and set is similar way. Now it is a function for uh, invalid age exception for the age of the employer, which should be less than 50, otherwise it will be run in exception handling. And it is the case for invalid employee ID exception, that is in this program I have used as a four digit should be the employer ID, otherwise it will again show some error, or the program will run in exception handling. Now this last one, this class is known as invalid name exception, extend exception. In this invalid name exception is the program which I have designed, is a function which I have designed for if a user enters the number instead of string, it will again show some error, and the program will be run in the exception handling way. So now I'm going to run this program. So it is asking for employer ID. In the program we have given the mentioned that employer ID must be equal to 4. Suppose I give 1, you can see that it's showing error, that employer ID should be contain at least 4 letters. Want to continue? Yes, I want to continue. Again, 1 2 3 4. See, it's the program run. The name, suppose I give any integer value, it will again show error, because in the program itself we have designed that the name should be string. So again, enter employee id 5555, enter name, suppose I give SHREYAK. Yeah, you can see that it is working. Enter the age, suppose I give 90. It will again show error, because in the program we mentioned that the age should be less than 50. So 5, enter name SH, and age 20. See, this is how the program is successfully run. So thank you for watching.